Hey, what's up, everybody? James Showers here. Welcome to the Nomadic channel. What am I doing today? Well, I'm doing a follow-up boot review on the Nick's boots. What am I doing with my little hoodie on out in the middle of nowhere? Well, I just felt like doing the video somewhere other than inside the trailer. So we were out here at Riverstone Park in Coeur d'Alene, Idaho. And there's quite a bit of snow here, and I felt like that might be a good contrast for the boots. So I'm going to flip the camera or set the camera down here, and we're going to go ahead and take a peek at the boots right now, the condition that they're in, and yeah, let's just talk about what's been going on with the boots. All right. All right, everybody, how's it going? I hope this video turns out good because I really can't see what's going on. I just turned it on and kind of put it in the range of where I think everything should be. So it's about 40 degrees out here. I'm in my gym clothes and a sleeveless t-shirt because, you know, can I say retarded? I'm kind of retarded, I guess. I figured I'd come out here and do this boot review in the snow because I thought, you know, these boots would look sweet in the snow. And I wanted to talk about what's been going on with these boots. So I think in my last video I recommended checking out Frank's boots, and I had gone to the shop and done a little tour and everything, and I still recommend those boots. I'm gonna get a pair made in April at the latest. That's what I plan on doing. I might get them done before that, and I'm gonna do a video of me, you know, picking them out and getting my feet measured, and you know, getting the try-on pair and getting the full pair and getting everything. With my Nicks right now, you know, there's been like a little bit of things that I didn't really care about these boots. Mainly just some cosmetic stuff. Like if I flip these over, there's these screws right here on the bottom, and you know, they're kind of sticking out. They're not all the way in there. And I had brought that up, and you know, hey, they're not all the way in there. It's not, you know, not that big of a deal, but they just mentioned, hey, it's a cosmetic thing. It's not really structure. And my point was, yeah, I mean, if it's cosmetic, then you'd want it to look good, right? Well, all the boots at Frank's don't look like this. So they do not have screws sticking out. None that I saw, anyways. They all looked, you know, top notch. So I'm looking forward to getting a good pair of those. I like the way these have worn in, and this is kind of weird, you know, because when I got these boots, I didn't really know too much about like what these boots were all about. I just wanted a good pair of boots, something that was gonna last. Okay, and right now we're at probably about a year in. I've had these boots for about a year, and the first 3 to 4 months, maybe even 5 months, I was doing some union carpentry. So I was on concrete a lot, and you know, I was just an hourly worker. Here's the job. I go and do my little job. It's not like intense, and I broke the boots in, I felt like, for what I was doing, and they felt good. They're still fairly stiff, and then but I felt like they were worn in. You know, they fit good to my feet. They wrapped around my foot good. I thought they were awesome. And then I come out here to Coeur d'Alene, Idaho, where now I'm doing drywall subcontracting again, and you know, piece rate. So I kind of move around a little bit more. I'm running a whole crew, so I got to be all over the place, and I'm in a lot more interesting positions than I was before. You know, going up and down scaffold and squatting in weird little positions, and just doing some stuff I wasn't doing in the union. So these boots have gone from they just went from like, okay, here's your use, to whoa, what are you doing to me? So I have not destroyed them. It's surprising, I have not destroyed these boots. Like all the other boots I've ever gotten, about a year in, and the boots are toast. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I've got some scratches like in the leather that we'll go ahead and take a look at later, but nothing that's like punctured through the leather. There's no structural damage to the boot right now. I do have quite a bit of wear going on in the actual soles, like they're like wearing down a little bit, and you know, there's some cracks and openings showing in where the sole, meets the leather, but nothing that would concern me that like the soles are gonna fall off or anything. Plus, like I said, I've gotten 1 whole year out of them. I think I can get another year out of the soles, maybe a year and a half, if depending. It'll probably be a year because I beat these things up. They're, especially the heel. So, yeah, so I think I'm gonna get another year out of them, which is cool that none of the uppers have even been destroyed. So I'm really excited about that. But as you can see, like I said, we're gonna go ahead and just look at what these boots look like, because if you look at the other videos, I mean, they've got some wear and tear, but they are not like they are right now. These are just like dry, cracked, a lot of drywall on them, a lot of scratches, and yeah, man, I run these things into the ground. One thing I want to say is, once you get to a pair of boots like this where you have customs and you realize just how well they fit, one day without these boots on is like being naked. It is just weird. And like I said, I would still recommend the Frank's boots and going over and checking out Frank's boots, getting like a pair of Type 1 Commanders or something. But I'm satisfied with what I have going on here. These are awesome boots. Yeah, these things are just super tough. In the morning, they're cold. I put them on, and then once they've warmed up to my feet, I've got to lace them up again. And then once they're solid around your feet, feet, they feel like second skin. It's crazy. One thing I didn't plan on, I got the steel toe, and that was because I was in a different area. But being out here in North Idaho, the steel toe wasn't the greatest for the winter because my toes froze. When these things got cold, it was really hard to warm them up. So I suggest the composite toe if you need a harder toe and you're living in a colder climate. And another thing too, a lot of people mention stuff about this heel. It looks like it's on a heel. The boot's still on a straight line. It's just got this raise for the arch and everything. You can get ground pounders, is what they call them at Frank's, and it's basically this tread, but a flat foot. And you can still get like the flat-footed sole at Nick's and White's, but I don't believe they have this tread, or I haven't seen it, so maybe I'm wrong on that. You can correct me down below. Alright, so let me flip this around. Yeah, you know what, basically that's it. I don't really have anything bad to say about them. Like I said, I wish I would have gone with Frank's. I didn't know about them till later. You can take a look at my video of their tour. Yeah, I just love the people there, and a lot of you guys have already reached out to me, and you guys have bought in Type 1 Commanders, sent me some pictures. They look beautiful, beautiful shoes, and everybody that's dealt with them has told me they've had a good experience talking to Frank and getting their boots made, and they're happy with their boots. Maybe I've heard one or two comments that said they maybe sent an email out and they didn't get a response back, and I think Frank mentioned in that comment in this video that he dropped the ball on that and wasn't getting back to some people as soon as he could. So maybe give him a call if the email's not working out for you so much. But other than that, I think they've been pretty good. So yeah, let's take a peek at these guys. I'll pop them up in the snow so they look cool, and I'll flip this camera around and we'll come take a look. I think I've got enough light for all this, right? Am I standing in my own light? I don't know. Okay, so you can see some wear and tear. I've got some, I really need to just clean these guys up and get some oil on them. Got a little bit of cracking going on in the leather, but nothing separating, except for maybe like right here you can see just a little bit, but it's not like pulling apart. It's just opening up a little bit, but I can't even pull that off or anything, so I'm not really too concerned. Like I said, around the stitching, you can't even see the stitching. Look at all that drywall that's just like caked in there. I mean, like I said, I really need to clean it up. Look at that. So these boots are taking some abuse right now, and I just wanted to basically show that off, that I mean, these things are getting some abuse. They're just getting some abuse, which this would normally just destroy other shoes, and these things just, that's it, they just get dirty, and that's it. On days when it's like rainy out and the drywall dust is on there, it becomes like a paste all over the boot, and then it just dries, and that's it. This is all it just turns out to be. It's nothing nothing crazy. It's just drying out the leather a little bit. Let's see, sorry about that. Trying to show you off everything that's going on here, little scuffs and whatever. This might be a little too dark from the angle I'm sitting at. I don't know. How about that? How about that? There we go. So, yeah, I really have nothing to report. There's like no like scratch. Oh, right here. This is a good scratch. But you know, it's just into that top piece of it's in the top skin of this first layer of this boot cap I put on here. So I mean, it's not even close to making it through. I mean, these things are they're just tough, man. Stitching's held up good. This is my I did go through a pair of these laces, and I'll tell you what, this was my first pair of boots I ever had with leather laces, and I love them. These things are awesome. So really stoked about that. I went and bought the black ones so they matched my boot this time. I think they sent me brown ones. So what do we got going on? Oh yeah, I want to show you those screws. See how it's kind of kicking up a little bit right there out? I mean, that's just something that, I mean, you're really going to nitpick about stuff like that, but it just makes me think, what else did they not pay attention to if they weren't going to drive a screw in straight? Because there's other screws in here that are looking just perfect because they got them in straight. But then these ones, you know, you can see, okay, that one's way out, you know, same with that, and they're not even in there straight. So I mean, it's like just someone was lazy about how they put the screws in. I don't know. I use a kicker on the job a lot, and it kicks right against this heel, and this thing I thought would just rip off. I was afraid to do it for a while, you know, because I thought, oh, this is just gonna rip my heel off, and it hasn't. It just hits this little spot right here. It's made like kind of a little of an indentation right here where I kick it, but it hasn't even come close to like ruining that heel. And like I said, that's good 6 months, or no, it's a good 4 months in on doing the drywall contracting up here. So it's had you know, quite a few months of abuse, and I'm surprised they haven't, you know, broken at all. So you can see a little bit of the rounding of the sole where it's kind of, I scrape the back of my foot right here or something, you know, on the floor. And I'm doing houses, so a lot of wood flooring, so I'm not on the concrete as much anymore. I don't know, I love these things. I could probably maybe move my my tongue up a little bit, and that's about it. So yeah, like I said, I really love these boots. I really can't I can't say enough about how badass it is to have a good set of custom boots. So I mean, if you're in the market, you're thinking, hey, should I, you know, bite the bullet, should I pull the trigger on this and get myself a pair of boots, some work boots? This is coming from a guy that's actually put them to the test. So you might be seeing some of these videos, and these boots just look, you know, about new. Look at these boots. These boots are being used, and these are awesome boots. So I'm going to tell you that right now. They're awesome boots, okay? So but if you're in the market, you know, you're looking between the two heavy hitters, Whites and Nicks. You know, I lean towards Nicks because I like the underdog. But then, you know, there's another guy coming up, Frank, man. He used to be a part of Nicks back in the day that you know, gave them the name that they have now. So I'd really check out Frank's if I was you guys. And you know, there's really no promo there. I mean, I don't get nothing from any of these boot companies or nothing. I have nothing to gain from telling you to go to one over the other. So I mean, it's really your own choice. If you like Whites, get Whites. If you like the Nicks, get Nicks. If you like Franks, get Franks. If you're just in the ballpark and kind of looking around, take a look at Franks along with Nicks and Whites, because when you're going to be searching, you're probably going to pop up a lot of Nicks and Whites. So and for other people out there, you know, maybe take a look at the JK boots too. I think that's what they're called. They're over here as well. I wasn't able to get a tour of his place. He wasn't really too interested in showing it off, mainly just because it's like a mom and pop place, and he really wasn't ready for anyone to come back there. But he had some cool looking boots, and I've heard nothing but good things from the people that have bought boots from them and sent me pictures and whatnot. So cool. Hey, I'm gonna do one last thing. I know I have my gym pants and everything on, but I'm gonna go ahead and throw these boots on and show you how I lace them up, and we're gonna call this video a wrap. Boom. Yeah, I know. It's going to look kind of funny because I got gym pants on. I should have brought some nice jeans out here. But this video was kind of a last minute second thought thing. So I like to put my laces inside the actual boot. You know, to keep them out of the place, out of everywhere, because, you know, they're long. Oh, that feels so good. I don't know, once your foot just pops right in, it just feels amazing. So let me get the other one in, and we'll lace both these guys up for you. There we go. Now that's a nice fit. Like, even at the end of the day, when I pull these things off, I have to tug them off my foot. So I don't know how well you can see this, but this is where I start. I've got this thing kind of loose right now. Now I'll take this tongue, this inner tongue, see it's just kind of a wrap. You make it kind of nice and flat like this, and you push it into one side and get it to fold over. Okay, and this kind of gives you a little bit more protection and some cushion along the top of your foot. You'll take this false tongue, and I like to set it right up inside there. Okay, and there's probably some other ways or better ways to do this, but this is how I was shown to do it at Nick's Boots, and I prefer lacing them up like this because I feel like it really gets them tight on my foot. So I like to pull them real tight right here, and you can see I'm kind of just keeping that tightness held with these fingers. Okay, now I've got all these loops tight. Now I'm at the hooks. Okay, this is when we're going to go ahead and switch to just one string, and we're going to go ahead and run it. Okay, and as we pull through, I like to cinch it up a little bit. Okay, there, we're at the very top. Now we'll take the other one, do that same thing, we'll cinch it up. Oh, look at that, nice and tight. I don't use the top two loops, I just don't care to, and that's what I do right there. Right, we'll pop it out one more time for you guys. And I like to do the fold same way, opposite side. So on my right boot, I fold it this way. On my left boot, I fold it this way. You can do what you want. You don't have to fold it all if you don't want to, but that's just recommended, I believe. Put my false tongue here. And let me know if you guys enjoyed this video out in the snow. Do you want me to do more videos out here in nature? See, I'm down, I got my loops. I'm on the hooks, cinching it up. Yeah, let me know if you guys want to do more videos out here in nature. Do you guys want another boot review? Are you guys looking forward to me ordering a pair of Nick's Type 1 Commanders? And, you know, if so, you know, let me know what your favorite boot is. What kind of boot would you order from Nick's? What would you order from Frank's? What would you order from White's? Let me know. Awesome. There they are. I've had quite a bit of people ask me to do up a quick lace up, kind of show them my feet. I'm sorry I don't have the nice jeans on that go with it, but there you are. Boom. Hey, like, share, subscribe. Till the next time. Peace.